it's Smiley and Trizzy.
Come join us on our Disney journey in Shanghai, China. Technically, the city is called Pudong. It's in Shanghai, but about an hour from the city. We stayed at the Toy Story Hotel for 2 nights and spent a full day at the Shanghai Disney Resort. If you're confused about the name Disney Resort like we were, just know that's the official name of the theme park. But you can of course call it Shanghai Disneyland. Let's first share how we got to Shanghai. We arrived at the Shanghai Hongqiao railway station on a 4.5-hour bullet train from Beijing. The struggles we had during our transiting were maneuvering with our large roller bags on the subway and train stations, and finding signs to direct us to the train station from the subway drop-off. Other than that, we found our way to our check-in line thanks to the boarding displays at the Beijing South Railway Station. If you get there too early though, your train info won't be up on the screens. Buy your train tickets in advance so you can lock in lower rates and seating for ideal times. We bought ours only a week prior and paid a hefty round-trip cost per person, so book way before a week prior. Upon boarding, you'll be required to store your larger luggage at the designated area on the train. Your smaller items can be kept with you at your seat. We had seats at the front section where we could keep an eye on our luggage. For people around 5'1", our legroom space allowed for a comfortable transit even with our backpacks taking up half the space. You can order snacks from an employee pushing a cart, or a full meal from the train's cafe while admiring the different landscapes out the window on this 4-hour journey. The speed of the bullet train reached up to 350 kilometers an hour. It was a smooth ride, and for a person like me, Trizzy, who has motion sickness, I didn't encounter any uneasiness. We reached the final destination, the Shanghai Hongqiao Railway Station, which is conveniently next to Shanghai Hongqiao International Airport. So our Disney journey via metro applies to train and plane passengers. Prepare for another hour of transit as 2 subway lines are required to get to the Disney Resort stop, starting with line 10, then a transfer to line 11. The Alipay app made it easy for us to tap our phones to pay for our rides. Once we arrived at the Disney Resort station, there were several bus and shuttle lines designated to get you to the hotels or the theme park. We found our free hotel shuttle that'll take us to the Toy Story Hotel for 2 nights. There are 2 themed Disney hotels in Shanghai that are near the park, Shanghai Disneyland Hotel and the Toy Story Hotel. We chose to stay at the Toy Story Hotel because it was more affordable. Also, more affordable than if we were to stay at an official Disney hotel in the United States. Finally, we have made it to our destination. The check-in line was long, but Woody and Bo Peep snuck out of Andy's room to take over the front desk and help speed things up.
Hi, Woody. How you doing, buddy?
Man, we are tired. This day has been a total of maybe like 7 hours transit up until we get to our room. That's when the clock stops. Our room keys came in a small welcome package. The Toy Story decorations around the hotel gave us some of the energy we lost during transiting. We adored our room. It provided the standard amenities that a hotel offers, but with the splash of Pixar's first film. We had a comfortable queen bed, coffee station with cute Toy Story mugs, bathroom with red and white tiles which reminded us of Pizza Planet, and other fun details.
Alright, we're gonna open our hotel goodies. Just open. Oh, this is so cute. It's like a name tag for your bag. So cute. What is this? Oh, that's Woody.
And this is a notepad.
And then that's what they gave us when we checked in. Ooh, amenities bag. Some toothbrushes, comb, and this. Then we have a map. And there's English. Oh, nice. And we also have tote bag. We're gonna be rocking this.
The colorful lobby has areas for kids to play, and there's also a separate playroom. The Sunnyside Cafe was the buffet and character dining, while the Sunnyside Market was available for small bites or snacks. There's also a gift shop called the Lotso Shop for any last-minute Disney merch runs. Although there's no fitness center or swimming pool, the outdoor area has a splash pad called the Launch Pad. There's a giant Woody and Buzz statue, perfect for a photo op. The major advantage of staying here is that the hotel guests have an early park entry pass for an hour before opening. It was dinner time after an essential nap. We rode the free shuttle to Disneytown, basically a downtown Disney. Disneytown sits next to a human-made lake called the Wishing Star Lake, with the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel on the other side. Retail brands from all over the world occupy parts of it, with many merch and souvenir shops stocked with products unique from what we see at the stores around the US. A mix of Disney, Marvel, and what we're not too familiar with, Duffy and Friends, characters were displayed in the cutest egg-shaped sculptures. With several deliciously looking food options, it was hard to decide where to eat, but we ended up going with Donald's Dine-In Delights. We figured we could eat some non-Chinese food for a night. For all the Donald Duck fans, there's a fair share of Donald merch to purchase. We were happy with our decision. The restaurant is a casual Disney-themed restaurant serving cuisines between Western style and Asian offerings. We ordered a truffle pizza that we smelled from across the restaurant on its way over to us, a French onion soup, and a side of onion rings dangling from Donald's tail.
So cute.
We have a French onion soup with a Mickey Mouse shaped fried bread at the top.
And this soup is great because today is pretty cold.
This is a very oniony French onion soup. And the pizza is so cute. It has a Mickey Mouse shaped, mozzarella on top of the truffle pizza.
It could be crispier, but
The hope was to get dessert to try some of the ice cream that caught our attention, but we over-ordered and left no room. Returning to our hotel, we spotted Woody and Bo Peep again. They helped us close off the night in preparation for a long day at the park the next day.
you ready?
So ready!
I'm so excited. Yes, you are.
In the morning, we prepared to take full advantage of the early park entry. With an extra hour before opening, you can bet we weren't the only hotel guests with the same plan.
Crazy. It's funny.
A big tip is to make sure you download the Shanghai Disney Resort app. That way, you can use this as a digital map to check ride wait times, find restaurant menus, and buy Lightning Lane passes. Just like most attractions in China, you'll have to carry your passport and show it at the entrance. The organization of directing us to the park was smooth.
We're in! We're in here. Look at Zootopia.
First thing we learned was how big the movie Zootopia is in Shanghai. Because the theme park recently opened its Zootopia Land a few months before our trip, the entrance displays a floral Judy Hop. Our game plan was to rush to the Disney Castle for a quick photo op, then speed our way to Zootopia Land before the gates open to the public. This is the Enchanted Storybook Castle, the largest and most complex Disney castle of them all. The Magic Hour blessed us with photos at the castle with barely any photo bombers. With what we think is enough photos at the castle, we hurried onto Zootopia Land like everybody else. We were tunnel vision getting to the line for the Hot Pursuit ride, where we waited 30 minutes. The line was an immersive scene of Mandarin talking characters, jail cells, and the infamous Gazelle's Try Everything tune. At our turn, we got into the Zootopia cop car and went hunting for the sheep Dawn Bellwether. Now that the hard part is done, we spent some time around Zootopia Land treasuring the new development. Because of its recent debut, those later to enter the park had to wait up to 80 minutes just to get into Zootopia Land. And if they were planning to ride Hot Pursuit, it would be another 60 minutes. We got lucky with Zootopia Land, but got unlucky with the Tron ride. It was closed for the time being, so we kept an eye on the ride in the Shanghai Disney Resort app. In the meantime, we strolled over to battle each other on the Buzz Lightyear ride. It's different from the ride in California's Disneyland, because you can actually see where your laser gun is pointing, so accuracy can be higher here. I feel like the one at Disneyland, California, the laser on the Buzz Lightyear, I can't see it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. No, but this one I can see where
this
I'm
is
hitting.
like new. Everything works.
Everything is accurate. That's
so much easier and nicer.
My score was high. We walked around Toy Story Land and contemplated if we wanted to ride Rex's Racers. We then decided to make our way to the Treasure Cove to ride the Pirates of the Caribbean. The thrilling pirate ride was our favorite. We'll try not to spoil much of the experience, but it's unlike the one in Disney California, where you're riding in a loop just looking at displays. This ride in Shanghai is so much more immersive, making you feel like you're in the movie, regardless if you understand Mandarin or not. After the ride concluded, we made a note that we'll ride it again before the day ends. Since we haven't had a proper meal or snack since waking up, we quickly grabbed our first snack while securing a spot to catch the first parade. I got a corn dog, pork floss. So pork floss is very popular in Chinese dishes, and I've only had it when I eat congee. So this will be an interesting twist to it.
I think it's okay. I was expecting the pork floss to be a bit crunchier, like it's fried.
During the spring, the Disney Color Fest parade happens and it ends with the dance party. Over at Gardens of Imagination was the Marvel Heroes Power Up Station. And that's exactly what we needed to power up. This place was a quick service eatery at the Stargazer Grill.
Okay, we just ordered the Avengers Wagyu burger. It comes with fries, a surprise drink. I didn't know it came with that, and I didn't choose it, but they chose it for me. We got a Pepsi here, but it's in a cute cup. Non-edible. Has bacon, onion crisp, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and it's in a red bun. I don't know if there's flavor to it.
All American.
As good as a burger can be.
To balance out our palate, we also ordered a Black Widow chocolate soft serve.
Oh, it's so chocolatey. Not too sweet. So good.
We met a few characters from the Marvel Universe. This area allowed us to partake in saving the world as Iron Man's Hulkbuster. When we managed to save the world, it was time to check out the voyage to the Crystal Grotto that takes us around and under the castle on a cruise. We did a walk through the castle, strolling up and down the grand stairs, stopping in meeting rooms to watch a shortened version of Snow White. Since we were already at the castle, we spent a few more moments here to admire the details featuring some Disney princesses. It's time for more snacks. A Donald Duck popsicle, and Winnie the Pooh beef and mushroom ragu sandwich.
Blueberry lemon.
It's like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Yeah?
Before heading back to the hotel for an afternoon nap, we rode on Peter Pan's flight, sailing through London and Neverland. As we moved towards the hotel shuttle stop, we became distracted at every corner. There's so much to see and do at this park, especially for the first visit. We got to see a Rapunzel and Eugene photo op. And since the crowd was light, we took some content at the Floral Judy Hop at the park's entrance. We're back in the room just to rest, and then we had housekeeping, and they left this note, but it's in Chinese characters. What we do is I just take a photo of it from the regular camera app. So then you highlight it in the photos because you're able to do that now. Copy. And then you go back into the iTranslate app. Do it from Chinese to English, start typing, and all you gotta do is just paste. Welcome to the Toy Story Hotel. We clean your room. I wish you a wonderful day. Room service. Oh, this is their handwriting? I thought it was printed. Wow. Love Chinese letters. Up and ready to finish off the night back at the park. But we had to make sure to wear some warmer clothing because the evening got a bit chilly.
We're back from our nap.
We just bought fast passes to Tron because the wait time is just not worth it. We paid an additional $27 per person for the Lightning Lane. But before we get on the ride, check out how Tomorrowland illuminates in the night. The Tron ride felt like we were riding a real light cycle, racing against our opponents. The speed, the lights, and riding at nighttime were worth buying the Lightning Lane. There was more to Tron than the riveting ride though. Shanghai Disney was the only park that had the Tron ride, but in April 2023, this ride debuted in Orlando, Florida's Disney Magic Kingdom. Our last meal at the park was soup dumplings and a chicken stir-fry noodle at Mickey and Pal's Market Cafe.
It smells good.
Yeah.
Chicken's good. The chicken's good. It's not like just some chicken. It's like
For the finale of the night was the remarkable nighttime celebration, Illuminate. We had a great experience watching this because the cast members politely made sure everyone removed any tall headpieces or kids from parents' shoulders, and that everyone was all seated if you're planning to watch in the middle section. The show involved lasers, projections, pyro, fireworks, and for the 100th time of the day, the anthem for Zootopia. Try everything. This was an epic show to end our time at our first international Disney theme park. If you haven't caught our Beijing video, we mentioned one big reason why we're in China, and that's because I will be running a half marathon on the Great Wall of China. So even to my surprise, I was able to wake up early the next morning to continue my training after clocking in 23,000 steps at Disney the day prior.
Up and operating, I'm gonna do my run here in Shanghai, near Disney. It's like this really cool lake. And I'm surprised I'm up because if I was really out, I mean, I am really tired. I just want this run so I can see it without crowds.
From the Toy Story Hotel was about a 15-minute walk to the Wishing Star Lake. The crosswalks were extremely pedestrian friendly with lights displaying a countdown clock for both stopping and going. On my run, I was met with early theme park goers, some picking up strollers from vendors right outside the park. It wasn't as quiet as I thought it would be, but I felt the Disney spirit with the whole new world amplifying through the park speakers. The morning miles were just right to view the giant Donald Duck inflatable on the lake while everyone was heading into the theme park. But what's needed after a 3-mile run is food. So how about the Sunnyside Cafe back at our hotel? This breakfast-style buffet was about $35 USD per person. We were offered Chinese breakfast items and Western style. We indulged in both. The sweets section included fruits and pastries, some in the fun alien shape of the little green men from Toy Story. A beverage station was available and it came with a cute Lotso cup.
Red bean? Red bean. Nice. Ooh, that looks pretty in there.
Wasn't expecting black sesame paste to be in the sesame ball. Like with every good thing, it eventually has to come to an end. We checked out of the hotel and started our 1-hour journey to Shanghai City via subway. If you're thinking of staying at the Toy Story Hotel while visiting the Disney park, we highly recommend taking the opportunity to, because the amount you pay nightly is astronomically lower than a low-season, middle-of-the-week rate at a Disney hotel in the US. For the hotel, we paid $240 a night, and for the theme park, it was $65 per person. Keep in mind, rates change depending on the season and the day of the week you visit. That ends our magic here on the happiest place on earth, Shanghai style. As we make our way onto our next adventure in China, be sure to keep the following tips we learned as first-timers traveling to China with the US passport. But these can be applied to other passport holders as well. Before heading to China, everyone needs to have an approved visa. You'll start with the COVA form, China Online Visa Application, which we'll link in the description. The visa costs $140 USD. It's good for 10 years and multiple entries. Download these apps to use: Shanghai Disney Resort, WeChat, Alipay, Explore Shanghai, Apple Maps, and a good translator app. WeChat and Alipay are widely used for paying almost everything. We prefer Alipay more because it has an in-app translator versus WeChat, which only displays in Chinese. The only way any social media apps, maps, or internet resources will work in China is if you have a VPN. We purchased ours with Olafly. They give you an extremely reliable network with an eSIM with unlimited data and VPN is included. We spent $50 for 16 days, and if you're interested in purchasing with Olafly, we have a 5% discount link in the description. Remember to carry your passport with you when going out to main attractions. Entrance requires passport information. With that said, keep it secure with you too. Along with packing, since we went in April, the springtime gave us comfortable warm weather during the day and partially chilly at night. We packed light clothing like shorts, t-shirts, but also had light jackets for when the temperature drops. Thanks for hopping around Shanghai Disney with us, Maui and Trizzy. Please subscribe and get notified for more China adventures and beyond. 再见，谢谢。
To infinity and beyond.